by Chitrakar, and these are the headlines of the hour. Three-member committee formed to probe into Barahatwa incident of Sarlahi, family of deceased to receive 1 million in compensation. Health and education sector plagued with political interference. One more earthquake victim dies because of cold in Jajarkot. Cold wave hits hard life in Tarai. Government fails to address public concern. Youth seeking foreign employment falling prey to online fraud. Complaints filed of cases exceeding 230 million rupees in the past 5 months. And Nepal Police Club, Karnali and Koshi Province secure wins at 34th National Volleyball Tournament. Lumini and Madesh suffer first defeats. Sudur Paschim face another loss. Officials of the District Security Committee Sarlahi are to take stock of the site of Barahatwa incident. Today's all-party meeting held at the District Administration Office decided to visit the site of the clash. The all-party meeting made decisions including management of the body of the deceased, taking action against police personnel found guilty in the incident, expressing condolence for the deceased and taking stock of the site by the team of security personnel and chief district officer. The local administration had imposed a curfew following the death of an individual during the clash related to the municipal hospital. The administration had lifted the curfew this morning and had imposed prohibitory order which is in effect until 9 a.m. tomorrow. 27-year-old Jai Shankar Shah of Barahatwa municipality, ward number 6, had died yesterday. The Ministry of Home Affairs has formed a 3-member committee to investigate the death of an individual in Barahatwa of Sarlahi. The ministry has formed a 3-member committee led by Joint Secretary Thaneshwar Gautam. The committee includes DIG of Nepal Police Surendra Moinali and Director of National Investigation Department Bhim Bahadur Budathoki. The committee has been assigned 7 days to furnish its report. Jai Shankar Shah of Barahatwa 6 had died during the protest of the local residents regarding the hospital. Spokesperson at the Ministry of Home Affairs, Narayan Prasad Bhattrai, has said that Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal had directed to provide 1 million rupees in compensation to the family of the deceased and implement the findings of the probe committee. In our Public Voice segment, today we have asked in several provinces what should be done to avoid the loss of public life in police firing during protests. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
राज्य नै एकदम गम्भीर हुनुपर्छ
गोली हान्नु भन्दा मलाई नै हरेक चुनौतीहरु अपनाउनु पर्ने हुन्छ
सरकारले नि सबै कुरा गर्छ भन्ने पनि छैन हामी सरकारमै पुरै निर्भरता भएर पनि हुँदैन
अहिले सरकारले गम्भीर भएर युवालाई रोजगारीहरु सिर्जना गरिदियो भने भोलिको दिनमा यस्तो कुराहरु अझै सिर्जना हुँदैन
राज्यले त जनताको सुरक्षा दिनुपर्ने उल्टा उनीहरुले चाहिँ मार्न थालेपछि के गर्नु
पुलिस प्रशासनलाई संवेदनशील हुन धेरै नै अति नै आवश्यक छ
वार्ताको टेबलमा बोलाएर दुई पक्षबीच सहमति गराएको भए कसैको आमाले आफ्नो छोरा गुमाउनु पर्थेन कि
नीतिगत रूपमा राज्यले आफ्ना मातहतका निकायहरुलाई प्रशिक्षित गर्नु पर्यो
विरोध गर्ने मान्छेहरु पनि हैन धेरै आतंक तरिकाले गर्न भएन शान्तिपूर्ण तरिकाले गर्न पर्यो
प्रदर्शनकारीलाई धेरै संवेदनशील हुन आवश्यक छ
One more earthquake victim has died because of cold weather condition in Jajarkot. The deceased has been identified as 68-year-old Lal Bahadur Raut of Barikot Rural Municipality, Ward number 4. According to Barikot Rural Municipality Chairperson Bir Bahadur Giri, deceased Rawat was suffering from a long-term illness. He was taking refuge under a tent after the devastating earthquake of November 3rd. It has been learned that his condition was deteriorating because of the cold weather condition. With this, the number of deaths because of cold since the Jajarkot earthquake has reached 37. Of them, 31 have been reported in Jajarkot, while 6 others were in Rukum West. Despite the lapse of 2 months since the earthquake, the local residents are still taking refuge under temporary shelters. 68,000 residents of 5 districts were affected by the Jajarkot and Bajhang earthquakes, while 42,000 are yet to receive resources for temporary shelters. Clashes related to jurisdiction in health and education sector have grown frequent in recent times. The major reason for this is political intervention. Political parties have no stone unturned in appointing their affiliates at the hospital development committees and the school management committees. Public have not just been denied their fundamental rights of health and education because of political interventions, they have also been losing their lives. A person had died during the clash related to whether or not to transform the municipal hospital of Barahatwa of Sarlahi to provincial hospital. The clash had grown violent following differences between the mayor and other political parties regarding the authority over the hospital. This is just one representative case. There are around 80 provincial hospitals and 100 municipal hospitals. Disputes related to topics, including jurisdiction and development committees, are seen in most of these hospitals. Intense competition is seen among the cadres and members of political parties for their space in the management committees of the municipal, provincial, and federal hospitals. Instead of ensuring sound operation of the hospitals, they are focused on appointing their affiliates, which has led to political interference in the health sector. The education sector has also been plagued with political interference. According to the Ministry of Education, there are around 28,000 community schools in the country. These schools are under the local levels, have witnessed political differences for appointment of officials in the management committee. The clashes between parents and guardians affiliated to Nepali Congress and CPN-UML had grown violent during the election of the school management committee of Jai Kishan Secondary School of Rautahat a few years ago. Such instances have also been reported in other schools. Such unhealthy competitions are centered on ensuring the appointment of political affiliates instead of upgrading the academic standards. Public life has been hit hard because of cold wave in districts of West Tarai. Despite the District Disaster Management Committee distributing firewood and making arrangements to keep the local residents warm, in the urban areas, the residents of rural areas have not received the facility. The Disaster Management Committee has said that more than 150,000 are likely to be affected by the cold wave. Drop in temperature has arrived relatively late in Western Tarai districts this year. With the mercury dropping low, the local administration, home administration and disaster management committee have begun making arrangements for the local residents to keep themselves warm. Firewoods have been provided to areas including hospitals, elderly homes and other public places. At a time when the higher parts of Karnali province are witnessing temperature as low as -3 degrees, temperature stood at 9 degrees Celsius in Nepalganj as of this morning. Despite the authorities making arrangements of burning firewood in the urban areas, such initiatives have yet to reach the rural parts. Bake administration has said that around 176,000 are to be hit hard by cold wave this year. It has also directed the local levels to make necessary arrangements to ensure relief for the local residents. However, the local levels are yet to pay serious attention towards the issue. More than 2,000 youth leave Nepal every day for foreign employment. Tens of thousands others are in search of appropriate opportunity for foreign employment. In such a situation, criminal groups involved in fraud by deceiving such aspirants of jobs abroad have been found active. Previously, such frauds were carried out by collecting money personally, while these days online platforms including Facebook, WhatsApp and YouTube are being used. Despite the use of such platforms, the government is yet to pay any interest in curbing such form of crime. Nishan Chaudhary of Bake was aiming to seek job opportunities abroad. At that point of time, a person named Sabin Tamang shared some information with him about a job opportunity in Maldives with attractive monthly salary. Tamang had said that it would require Chaudhary to pay 150,000 rupees. believing Tamang Chaudhary and his friends sent the amount. However, Tamang then went out of contact. With their money now gone to waste, Nishan and his friends have been knocking the doors of police and the Department of Foreign Employment. In addition to this case, many others have been reaching the department with several grievances related to manpower companies on a daily basis. Entities from Nepal and also from India have been deceiving the aspirants of foreign employment. According to the Department of Foreign Employment, a total of 1,333 complaints have been filed in the past 5 months. Of them, more than 1,000 are related to cases with individual cases. Government officials have said that curbing cases related to individuals is more complicated than those related to organizations. Despite generation of more than 1.2 trillion in remittance from foreign employment, the sector remains in a sorry state. The youth are also deceived in absence of adequate awareness, while no mechanism has been formed to address the dozens of complaints registered every day. Time now for our segment, Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Before that, let's take a look at the result from yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we had asked, what's your take on the controversy regarding Indian support to Nepal? 22% voted for A, fear of interference, 63% for B, result of poor diplomacy, and 15% for C, an excuse to protest. And here's today's question. What should be done to put an end to fraudulent activities related to foreign employment? Your options are A, intensify regulation, B, ensure jobs at home, and C, public awareness. Voting is on. Tap any WS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us.
Sports news.
Nepal Police Club have secured a straight set win over Lumbini province at the 34th National Volleyball Tournament underway in Surkhet. Having won the first set 25-14, Police secured 25-17 and 25-21 win in the next 2 sets. The win ensured 3 important points for Police. Meanwhile, it was the first defeat for Lumbini, who had seen off Bagmati in their previous match. In the Pool B match also played today, host Karnali saw off Madhya province. Karnali won the first set 25-20 and then saw off their opponents 25-21 and 25-17 in the following sets. Koshi, who had also lost to Armed Police Force in the previous match, secured a straight set win of 25-16, 25-19 and 25-22 over Bagmati. In the last match of today, Gandaki saw off Sudur Pashchim in 4 sets. Despite winning the first 2 sets, Gandaki lost the 3rd set 22-25 before coming back in the 4th set to secure a 25-22 win. A total of 10 teams, including 3 departmental sides and all provinces, are competing at the tournament, which will conclude on January 11. The 10 teams have been divided into 2 pools, with the top 2 teams of each pool progressing to the semi-final. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.